Senior campaign aide for the Movement for Change, Ohene Ntow, has urged the government to disclose the details of the transaction on the Social Security and National Insurance Trust offloading 60% of its shares in some 4 hotels to Rock City Group. According to Mr. Ntow, since SSNIT is funded by workers' contributions, it is imperative for the government to provide transparency by revealing the specifics of the sale. This disclosure, he argues, is essential for ensuring accountability and maintaining public trust. The following report has more.
The hotels in question include the Labadi Beach Hotel, La Palm Royal Beach Resort, Elmina Beach Resort and Ridge Royal Hotel. President Ekufuado directed the Employment and Labour Relations Minister, Ignatius Bafuwa, giving the public uproar about the transaction to engage with labour leaders on this issue. A protest to drive home their demands was led by North Tongue Member of Parliament Samuel Kujato Ablakwa, which comprised the TUC and other civil society groups. The divestiture of these shares to Rock City Group, a company owned by the Minister of Food and Agriculture, Ohene Ntow, has sparked considerable interest and concern among the stakeholders. Speaking on the big issue on ChannelOne TV, Nana Ohene Ntow, campaign aide for the Movement for Change, urged the government to disclose transaction details for the sake of transparency.
The hotels are making profit. It doesn't make sense to divest. If some of them are making losses, one, I may agree. Government may appoint, or the state may appoint, more efficient managers. But otherwise, I would say, let those ones go. Because whoever is going to invest would have checked the prospects and the profitability of business in that particular entity. The government must unpack the whole transaction properly. If the public is giving you such a reaction, I don't think the government should insist, or SSNIT should insist. SSNIT is a public entity. SSNIT is not a private entity. They should listen to the sentiments of workers and workers' representatives and the citizens of this land.
Bernard Mona, the convener for Arise Ghana, called on Ohene Ntow to reconsider purchasing the shares due to the controversies.
Should President Akufo-Addo not redeem his own word that if you want to do business, stay out of my government, and ask Ohene Ntow and his Rock City to stay out of the purchase of these assets? And this is not the first time citizens have revolted, and the state has actually reversed. You recall that Ghana Commercial Bank was to be sold under President Kufuor. And then we revolted. We said no. The MD came out and said no, Ghana Commercial Bank was profitable and could be managed. The president reasoned
today is one of the best performing banks.
The president reasoned with the people and decided to maintain the state ownership of Ghana Commercial Bank. Who will say that Ghana Commercial Bank has underperformed? Who will say that? So what it meant is that we did not look at the issues critically until it was brought to the fore.
Meanwhile, member of the National Democratic Congress Economic and Finance Committee, Dr. Sharif Khalid, called for an investigation into the sale of the shares to Rock City Group.
I want to know if Brian or Rock City, right, it's bringing bank loans or they're bringing facility in to do this. That has not been stated. So if a government official, right, who has served in the U.S. Army, of a rank of a private, which is entry level, it's not even officer cadet, right, for just a few months, not up to even a year.
Really?
Yes, if you can check the record. Returns home to join politics and suddenly becomes a businessman and is able to cough up this amount without proving a source.
But it's not as if he just popped up. He's been around for a while.
When we say popped, I mean, come on, you all know that. You know how hard it is. You've been representing clients who are businessmen. You know how hard it is to raise money and capital.
Yeah, but people have networks.
So you should prove his networks and how he's lumping this together.
On the other hand, government spokesperson on governance and security asserted that proper procedures are being followed and refuted allegations of state capture.
There are alien hotels like La Palm.
How much did they pay to Labadi Beach Hotel?
Like La Palm. I can provide that to you.
Yeah, please do.
Like La Palm, like Royal Ridge, like Buzia Resort, all of these alien hotels, they've not been performing for the past 14 years. And if you are investing capital, huge capital into this, I mean, of course, if
If Labadi Beach has been making profits over the past 2 years, and you are coming in as an investor and you can be able to inject capital more to make it more profitable, such that the pensioners who are sitting home and our future pensioners like myself and everybody around this table can be assured of a restful pension, I think there is neither here nor there. You should allow them to do that. And I don't think that this is state capture.
Concerns about the transparency in the process of the 60% sale of shares in some SSNIT hotels to the Rock City Group, which is owned by the Minister for Food and Agriculture, have intensified calls for the halt in the sale. Reporting for Channel One News, my name is Kennedy Chumesi.